Okay, so you've bought your hobby knife, your utility knife, and now you're going to buy some blades, and quite unbelievably there's a considerable amount of choice. So Matt's going to run through the most popular blades from a usefulness and a safety aspect. Over to you, mate.
Okay, well the first one we're going to look at is our take on the standard carbon blade.
Yeah.
This is called our 4-point blade, and the beautiful thing about this is that when you've rounded off the tip,
yeah.
Before you flip it over to the other side, you can actually snap off the edge and have a brand new point on that same side.
So you get 4 blades out of one.
That's right, so it's
Perfect,
a bit like a snap-off knife mixed with a normal blade.
Brilliant for home improvers and DIYs.
Absolutely,
yeah, perfect.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The second blade is our carpet blade. This has got the hooked edges, so it's perfect for doing carpets because it hooks around the edge of the carpet, keeps it in contact and doesn't blunt it so easily on the floor below.
Yeah, perfect, yeah.
The next blade is our most famous blade. This is the Irwin blue blade, or the bimetal blade.
Right.
The wonderful thing about this is, A, it's got a high-speed steel cutting edge, so it lasts longer than a normal carbon blade, and B, if you flex it, it won't shatter like a normal blade. Because we use these things for all sorts of things, not just cutting card or paper, carpet. We use them for flicking up bits of whatever, for digging in places. We know we do that. And they can be a bit dangerous when they go, so this one's our safe version.
Brilliant.
And even safer than that, finally, is the snub nose version of the bimetal blade. Right. So this one's great because it's much harder to sort of puncture yourself with it, and it will cut just the same.
Oh, brilliant. You wouldn't believe there's so much technology gone into producing hobby blades. Okay, so having talked about 4-point blades and carbon blades breaking and the bimetal blades not breaking, Matt, put those on, show us what you mean. I'm getting out of the way.
Okay, well the first thing I want to show you is the 4-point carbon blade. The big problem with these blades normally is that when you've rounded off the tip, that's it, the blade's done. But with our one, if you get your set of pliers, you can snap off the tip when it's rounded off and you've got a brand new point. So it's got twice as much life and 4 points on it. Normal carbon blades, the big problem as we know is that we don't just use them for cutting in straight lines, we use them for digging things out and that sort of thing, and you can often end up putting sideways pressure on the blade. Now if you do that with a carbon blade, the blade will snap, and then if you're lucky not to injure yourself, you've still got to change the blade for a brand new one, which is where the Irwin bimetal blade comes into its own. Now this is the blue blade. If you put sideways pressure on this blade, you'll see that it won't snap at all. It's completely shatterproof. So if you do end up bending it, you can bend it straight and carry on. And it's also got the high-speed steel edge, so it will cut 3 times as long as a normal blade.